Hey leaders, Tarun Stevenson here for Lead, Communicate, Grow, and this episode we're going to be talking about the power of the greeting, how you can build rapport with only a little bit of effort, and you'll see some incredible results. Come on, let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. The power of the greeting and why you need to prioritize spending time greeting people and how it's going to help you as a leader. This episode is brought to you by my free goal setting guide, which you can download from the link in the description. Don't forget, if you want to clarify your goals and you want to achieve those goals in a timely fashion, you need a real good plan, and this is going to help you plan it out well. All right, let's get into it now. The power of the greeting. You know, it's often talked about in leadership that we need to prioritize relationship. Building a good relationship with our teams and our people is crucial to having them want to trust us, know us, like us, and follow us. And, that's a given. I think most leaders understand this. But one of the common bits of feedback I get from a lot of leaders is it takes time to build relationship. And sometimes we're so under the pump, or sometimes I'm so busy, I don't get the time to spend with my team building that relationship the way that I need to. And I hear that, I'm a leader of an organization, and, I get busy and sometimes I don't get the time I wish I could have with my team. But one of the things that I've learned over the last few years is how to build relationship in bite-sized pieces. You don't have to go deep dive every time you have a conversation with somebody. Sometimes your conversations can be very short, very to the point, but what you will find is that if you consistently engage with people in these bite-sized moments, over time you will deepen the relationship. Let me explain this to you, okay? One of the practices that I've adopted in the organization that I lead, which is a church and a not-for-profit charity, is I adopted this very, very early on, is that the first hour of my morning when I'm in the office is all about going and saying hello to all my staff and all my volunteers. And so all I do is I simply put my stuff in my office. I don't sit down at my desk. I don't open my emails or anything like that. But then I just go from office to office greeting people. And I'll usually stop long enough to say, hey, how are you? What's going on with you today? And I might spend 5-10 minutes. Sometimes it's only 2 or 3 minutes. They don't have to be long interactions. But what I'm doing is just touching base with each of my volunteers and staff members to let them know that I actually care about them. And some of the things that you need to learn is, one, learn people's names. When you're talking to people, when you're greeting people, make sure you know their names. The power of a name shouldn't be underestimated. When people hear their name, it shows them that you care about them. It shows them that you see them as an individual. And you will find that they want to respond to you when you learn their name. That's the first thing. The second thing is asking how they are. You're inquiring about their personal well-being. But there's a little trick to this, that in inquiring about their personal well-being, you have to stop long enough to actually hear from them. Most people will want to share something with you, whether they're not well, or they've got a family member that's not well, or they're doing great, or they're going away on a holiday, or whatever it is, they're going to have something they want to share with you. But a lot of the time what we do is we use how are you as a greeting, and we never stop long enough to hear the answer. If we can get in the habit of stopping, greeting somebody by name, asking them how they are, and then waiting to hear the response, what you'll find is that it shows the person that you're greeting that you actually care about them, that you're not just doing a throwaway greeting, but you're actually stopping long enough to say, hey, tell me about you. Now, what you'll find is with these interactions, they may be small, but over time it will build a bigger picture of the people that you work with, because every time you talk to them, they will share a little snippet of information. The more often you do it, the bigger the picture you get about them. They'll tell you about their weekend. They'll tell you about their children. They'll tell you about their upcoming holiday, their sick grandma, whatever it might be. And then you build a bigger picture so that every time you greet them, you're saying things like, hey, how's that situation you told me about yesterday? Did you get a resolve to it? Or how's your mum doing? I heard she was sick. And so you're asking meaningful, poignant questions about their well-being. John Maxwell says they won't care what you know until they know how much you care. And this is a really easy way to show that you care. when you greet your people on a regular basis, when you know their name and you ask them how they are and wait long enough to hear the reply, you are showing them that you care about them as individuals and that you want to know more. And the more you build that trust with your people, the more they will share with you and the more they will grow to like you. You know, very regularly since I've come to this organization, I have people saying to me, we love the way that you just come and say hello. You know, and when I first started, it was not really anything. I wasn't trying to sort of do anything special. I was just trying to get to know everybody. But the feedback has been overwhelming, where people have really responded to it and said, hey, we love it that you come down and you just spend a couple of minutes with us and you talk to us. And what's, as a result of that, what it has helped to build is it helped to build loyalty within the organization. It's helped to build trust between me and the people that I lead. And it's helped me to get things done a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently, because when you've got a team that's behind you and you've got a team that trusts you, they're not going to resist your changes or the things that you're leading them towards as often or as ferociously as they might if they didn't trust you. So don't underestimate the power of the greeting. Take half an hour out of every morning to just walk around, talk to your team, get to know them, greet them, listen to what they're going through, and you will find that it builds great relationship over time, it builds great trust, and it will make you a far better leader because you will have influence and you will have their backing and you will have their support. So I hope that was really helpful for you. Remember, if you want to dig deeper on leadership, I've got a leadership course, online course called Leading for Success, and that takes a deep dive on how you can be a more effective leader in whatever you are leading. Check out the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel if you are enjoying it. You know, over 92% of the people that view my videos are not subscribers, which is really interesting. And so if you're viewing this for the first time, hit subscribe, and then you'll actually get to see what we're doing each week, and you'll be able to share it with others who may benefit as well. Until next time, I'm Tarun Stevenson. Looking forward to talking to you soon.